We're back with the gas tank from hell. I'm going to do a video today on Spraymax. So this is going to be, I'm going to get a little close up for you. This clear coat, Spraymax 2K, Clear Glamour, 3680061. I'll tell you about this spray paint here, this clear coat. It's incredible. It's a two-part acrylic. So there's a red push cap on the top. You take that out. You put it on this little stick on the bottom here, and that punctures the two. It's a two-part spray. So that punctures another canister in there. Lets it all mix up. After you do that, you got 48 hours to use it. Now, with that being said, I mean, I've used it 3.5 days later with an excellent result. So, if that's your question. Also, for the 2K, there's a 3-year shelf life on it. So you'll find this is a manufacture date on the dome in there. I'll show you. Get you a little close up of that. 4/29/22. So this is allegedly a dead can on April 29th, 2025 at 10:53. You know, any clear coat you get, I don't know, whatever, Rust-Oleum, Krylon, whatever you get, not that great. Doesn't look like a pro clear coat. This is a little bit of a different animal. So what I'm going to do is I pinstripe this gas tank, and you know, I already put a video of that up. It's all wet sanded. I did the wet sanding before the pinstriping. So I'm going to shoot it with a clear. I already cleaned it off just to make sure it was free of any dirt, debris, oil, whatever. I washed my hands. I put gloves on, and you know, and I wiped it down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot this with clear coat, and I'm going to hope that the gas tank from hell is done torturing this family. My father painted it. He's an actual painter. I ain't no painter, right? My father painted it. He dropped it while it was wet. Dropped it off the stand. He kicked the stand by accident. Then he painted it again. I got it on the gas tank. The whole side melted. Insane. Thought it was brake fluid. Rebuilt the reservoir on my handlebars. My father painted it again. A month later, I go out to get on my Suzuki. Bow, it's melted again. Finding out this $125 can of crap blue that I spray painted it with never dries. I don't know if they didn't put the dryer in. Whatever. I don't know. So, I'm giving it a shot again. Let's see what tragedy happens this time. Anyway, if you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. I don't know. You probably should. I'm going to cover this up. Little headset for my daughter's helmet. I don't want to get that all clear coated. Covered some carburetor stuff up. You don't want anything in there. Wear a mask if you want to wear a mask. I don't know if you can see me on that camera angle. Wear a mask if you want to wear a mask. I don't know. That's your problem. Ventilate if you want to ventilate. I'm at least ventilating. If I'm going to be stupid enough to not wear a mask, I'm going to at least ventilate. So I'm about to turn my exit fan on right now. I got another light right there. You'll see me shining that around sometimes. This isn't the best lit area. So sometimes it's nice if you're in like a little cave to have, you know, a light that you could walk around the tank and see if, you know, if there's any rough spots. You know what I mean? That you got to coat a little heavier. So anyways, I'm going to spray this, and you're going to really see how this blue turns out right here. But I want you to see what this clear coat looks like. This is kind of like a review. I ain't taking no money from these people. I don't care about them. I'm just letting you know. I'm going to dust it first. Helps it stick better. you know, so you're not getting any runs. And you'll see, I don't know what they did, man. This tip, incredible. The way it flows out of this tip is really something special. So every time I burn up a can of this, I actually save the tip. Because it's a little different application. You can't just put it on any can, but if you find a can that you can put it on. You really want to save it. Now I'm going to get also the tough spots first, like around this. And it kind of sprays out, you know, in a line, so if you need to sneak into something, turn the can. And I'm going to be putting this on a little heavy too, because it was the gas that took that blue paint off. And this is supposed to be one of their selling points, is that it's a great protectant against solvents and gas and such. So we need protection from gas on this one. You got to pick a distance that's comfortable for you. With the spray, what seems to be working out really good. I like to go, you know, somewhere between 8 and 12 inches, I don't know. Again, I ain't no painter. I usually leave this to my father, but yeah, he's living up the life elsewhere. But again, I'm keeping this light over here so I can walk around and really get a good light on what's going on here. I'm actually going to bring this around. Got 20 minutes between coats. If you wait longer than an hour, you better leave it alone for like 3 days. It'll feel right up on you. That's anything out of an aerosol can. See that blue really coming out now, don't you? I'll tell you, the gas tank in hell is going pretty good right now. I don't know. I think the battle might be over. This might be it. And I'd really like this motorcycle to be done because this is the one I'm taking my test on. Been riding for 20 years, never had a license. Driver's license, not a motorcycle license. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. I might get a bunch of tickets in the mail. Maybe I'm just saying it for show. What do you think about that? Alright, I'm going to let that rock out for a little bit, but I'll tell you what, man. Like I said, I like these tips so much, I try to hold on to them. And if they can fit anything else, I like to use these. But what I do, I know a lot of people kind of turn them upside down like that and shoot until air comes out. But I don't know about you, man, but sometimes I feel like you're shooting for days. You know, you waste a half a can of paint just trying to clear out the tip. So I get a little bit of brake clean and I get it right in there. Now I'm going to go over here and do it because I don't want this shit hitting my gas tank from hell. And I'll tell you, if that loser doesn't be done right now, it's going in the scrapyard. But, I mean, you look, there's no other blue like that. I picked that out. It's off of a, I think it was a 2021 anniversary edition Suzuki. And I said, well, I'll stay with a Suzuki blue. You know, just in keeping with a Suzuki. Let me see here. Get this screen up. There we go. But you look at that. You ain't getting that clear coat. Look, that's actually a pretty good job. Well, heavens to Betsy. I'm still going to coat it again because I want a little protection. A little more protection from the $125 can of crap. But you want to talk about a sexy blue? That's it right there. Right? Sexy doesn't hold up versus anything, but sexy. Again. That's our Spraymax 2K Clear Glamour. So I'm going to put this video up. I don't think you need to see me coat it a second time, but you get the idea. And I know this is wet, and you're like, oh, well, that's still wet, Steve, so that's no indication. Looks exactly like that when it's done. Maybe I'll tag up a little follow-up video after this thing dries for a day, you know, but it's really nice stuff. Really nice stuff. All right. Just woke up. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. And this is the morning after with the clear coat. So as you can see, you know what? Let me make sure there's no dirt on this lens. As you can see, it looks just like it did when we sprayed it. I got a couple little teeny weeny bubbles on the top, but that's probably just because it was a little cold down here. The paint can't flow as it should after you spray it. The temperature's a little low, but that's alright. That'll come out in a buff later. I put a heater down here when I saw that. I'm going to take it upstairs in my apartment there, let it dry off a little bit. But as you can see, dry to the touch. This is what you get, man. And in my opinion, this is the best clear coat out there.